Hello, fuckos, and welcome to the Chris Hunter Comedy Podcast with me, Chris Hunter. Now, we're on episode 10 now, and I'm giggling already because with me today is a special guest, Charlie. Say hello, Charlie. See, this is why I had a giggling fit beforehand. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. There we go. So yeah, Charlie's here. Hello. So, we've had a nice holiday, haven't we? Nice Christmas
holiday.
time. Before I carry on in the podcast more, or whole few seconds in, I want to give a little shout out to my cousin Joe, who apparently listens, which I didn't know.
You have a listener.
I have a listener, and it's my cousin. How mad's that? So, hello Joe, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for listening.
Family doesn't count as listeners, you know.
That is true.
He's still at 0.
But apparently Joe is properly crushing it with A-levels and stuff, so bravo to Joe.
Wait.
She's got one hand. Wait, there we go. Bravo. Well done, man. Keep it up. Now, let's talk about our holidays.
Yeah,
nice
I got
Christmas and New
invited
Year.
onto the show.
Yeah. So,
It's been an alright Christmas.
It's been
an
alright.
alright New Year.
Been a quiet
Didn't
one.
feel like Christmas, didn't feel like New Year.
it didn't. Do you want to tell the folks why?
We went to Japan.
Yes, we went to Japan. Finally, it's been 15 years I've been wanting to go to Japan for. The whole 10 years we've been together, we've been wanting to go to Japan. Mm-hmm. And we thought...
Started saving at one point, but then you ended up on an internship that was unpaid.
Yeah.
And used all our Japan funds.
Yep, and there's not a whole lot you can do in that situation, I'm afraid, so sorry for that.
And
But
then we
hey,
were going to save again, and then you're like, let's buy a house.
let's buy your house.
So then we bought a house.
Yeah, and now we are in said house doing a podcast.
And then we didn't save for this holiday. Well, we did. We saved all year, but we didn't save before booking it.
Yeah.
We just went, let's book a holiday. Now we have to save.
Yeah, well, it worked out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Worked out alright in the end.
Worked out so well, we're doing it again.
Exactly, we're doing it again, folks. We liked it so much that we decided the best cure for post-Japan depression is to book another one. So we're going back. So it's Halloween-ish time, aren't we?
Yeah, but we can't do that again. We can't get back and be like, you know what we should do? We should book it again.
I don't know. I heard it works pretty damn well. I'm feeling pretty good. So, yes. I don't know about you, but I thought the food was phenomenal in Japan.
Food was good.
Food was
I didn't like the hot
fucking
dogs.
good. Yeah, I don't get that at all. I love the hot dogs.
You were going on about the hot dogs like they're the best thing in the world.
Because they were the best thing in the world. Right, Japan, for those of you who don't know, which I've said already, how far are we into this podcast? 2 minutes 20. I must say this like 5 times a podcast, for those of you who don't know. Like, people are fucking stupid. But anyway, Japan has... they got like a reputation with food. They take stuff in that they like, they make it better. And they've done that with the German sausages. Instead of doing sausages like we do, they do them like the Germans do. They get like a Frankfurt style with a crispy skin.
You can't be an English sausage.
That's
and
true.
that is not a euphemism, because you probably can be an English sausage.
Well, you can, but then it becomes a burger. So,
but, you know, like a full English sausage, or even not just any vegetarian sausages, but the vegetarian sausages from the local cafe.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not even vegetarian,
Yeah. Hey.
and we're all about them sausages.
FM Cafe in Widnes. Get yourselves the recognition you deserve. Your veggie breakfast are the shit. I love it. I love going there.
Shit!
Da shit. We haven't been there for so long. We need to go there
That's the
again
most
soon.
amazing place
We
ever.
really need to go there again soon. We went there. We had tasted food. We had Hamburg steak, didn't we? How good was that?
Before we talk about that, let's talk about the best food of the trip,
Which was?
which is the Chandu tail from Disney Sea.
Yes.
So good, we ate it twice.
I was going to talk about Disney Sea later, but I'll do it now. Yeah, whilst we were there, we went to both Disneylands that are in Tokyo. Now, Tokyo have got their own the Disney Sea, which is the only one in the world, and it's beautiful. I loved it. I had a great time. It's like nautical themed Disney shit.
Yeah, it was awesome. And it had like gondolas.
Their gondolas, like a little mini Rome. And she's sneezing already. Yeah, so they had that, and then they had this, was it Sinbad? Was the ride?
Sinbad, yeah.
That's Sinbad, and in Sinbad there's a tiger. Called Chan.
He's a little
called
tiger
Chandu.
cub. He's adorable.
Little tiger cub called Chandu. And outside of that thingy, you could buy a Chandu tail, which is like a steamed bun with soup in it.
Yeah, but
sounds weird
that
as
little
hell.
tiger must eat a lot of chicken soup.
He must do, because his tail was full of it. But
Yeah.
it was tasty as feck. And we went back second time. Is that good?
Yeah, we're like, let's go and get a Chandu tail, and it was our 11sies.
Yeah.
And then at our 7pmsies, we were like, let's go and get a Chandu
7
tail.
PMs, our tea. Yeah,
No, I'm pretty sure we'd had tea.
Yeah, probably, yeah. It was bloody good, though. That
Yeah.
was bloody good. And we're going to go back at some point.
Yeah.
Probably next time, I imagine.
Yeah, because we need more Chandu tails and little green alien mochis.
Yeah, alien mochi, like the alien from Toy Story.
Yeah.
A little 3 of them in a thing, and one was chocolate, one was strawberry, one was vanilla, was it?
Yeah, it's like everybody can see them on YouTube, because like every YouTuber that goes to Disney Sea gets the little alien mochis, and they're amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So you can get them easily in Disney. We also went to like convenience stores in Japan. They're everywhere, aren't they? Like if I said to you there's a Family Mart nearby, there's like
Family
3.
Chiki.
Yeah, there's 3 by the hotel. One under the hotel.
Yeah, we ate in one night.
Yeah.
And by eat in, I mean we just went to Family Chiki, and that was just downstairs. And you were like, Charlie, go get me food. I can't be bothered leaving the room.
Yeah.
So I trotted on downstairs, and I was back before you even felt bad.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was starting to think, I wonder where she. Oh, there she is. Like I hadn't had time to process it. I couldn't believe how quick it was.
That's it, guys. We were in a foreign country, and
Foreign
he sent
country.
me out to get the
I
food.
abandoned her. Ha! Did you get molested?
No,
See, fine. And if you had, you'd have said thank you.
I was kind of disappointed.
Polite. It's a polite culture.
Didn't take a train, that's why.
Well, some strapping Japanese gentleman will Roger you a good star next time. So yeah, but like the convenience stores like Family Mart and all that stuff and 7-Eleven, they all do like really nice food, don't they? Like you can get it microwave there.
Mochi.
Mochi, they do a nice
Daifuki
mochi.
Daifuki?
mochi.
Daifuki mochi.
Daifuku mochi.
Yeah.
Strawberry mochi.
Yeah.
That was good
And
stuff.
cheesecake.
Yeah, the cheesecake was amazing. And the staff are like insanely friendly
Yeah.
in like everywhere we went to.
Like Lawson's.
Crazy helpful. Like Lawson's, yeah, we went to a place called Lawson's, another convenience store, and they have this machine where you can order tickets and for gigs or comedy events or that kind of thing. And we had no idea how to use the machine because it was all in Japanese. And we went to see a show that we've seen before in London twice called COA. We were really, really good, like performance art group, and we had no idea where to start with this machine, did we?
No.
But this poor sod.
We know bits of Japanese, and even
We know
bits of
bits.
Japanese we knew were nowhere near this machine.
Exactly. And the poor sod who works there, he tried so damn hard, and he was there for a while helping us.
Oh god, about 15-20 minutes, and Chico was doing the man thing of, we don't need help. And I was like, let's ask the guy, and about 10 minutes in, he conceded and let me ask the guy, and then it took the guy about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I thought we've got to give it a try first. Can't just dive straight into asking for help. That's not right, is it? So this poor guy was helping us out. He must have stopped to serve about 3 or 4 people whilst he was helping us. But eventually we did it. Yay!
Yay!
And we made it to the show, and the show was awesome.
We almost didn't make it to the show.
We almost didn't make it to the show. We went to the place where the show is, and then we got there, and there's like, where's the theatre? Didn't see it anywhere. We were where it said it was. And then
We've
we
been
asked
looking
somebody,
for about 5 minutes, and I'm like, Chico, let's ask somebody. And he's like, no, I am a man.
No, I wasn't doing that. I was where the map said. So I was looking for where the map said. So anyway, we asked a man, and then he told us where the theatre was, and we found it.
Which was behind us.
Yeah.
But it was like...
It's like outside,
yeah.
but still on the same floor, but outside. It
it was like you have to go outside, turn right
yeah,
again.
but the way the map shows it, the map shows you that side of the building, but it shows you the entrance that we went into. It's like, dude, where was the entrance that we should have got into? But that was a good time. One thing I wasn't overly keen on the holiday itself was how long it took to get there on the first day. Only because first time flying as an adult, like I said last time, and my first ever flight as an adult was delayed, which meant we missed our connecting flight, which meant that we flew from Manchester to Zurich, and then Zurich didn't have any flight to Tokyo that day, so they flew us to Brussels, which then flew us to Tokyo. Fair enough, it flew us on ANA, all
How
Nippon Airlines.
expensive was a Burger King in Switzerland?
Oh Jesus, yes, Switzerland. Right, we had what was it 2 hours maybe we had there?
No, we had longer
4.
than that.
It was 4 hours,
Yeah.
isn't it? We had 4 hours in Switzerland, and they give us some money because it was like a little compensation type thing. So it was 20 francs, Swiss francs
Yeah,
each,
so 40...
which sounds like sweet. It worked out about 20 quid when I checked it.
Oh, it's only 20 quid. It felt like a lot more.
No, I think it was about 20 quid. But when I thought, cool, that'll get us a good little bit of stuff whilst we wait. So we looked around for food, and everywhere was so expensive. For like nothing, like a salad, 14 quid. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So we ended up going to Burger King like any other white person does. When they're in a country they don't really understand, they go,
To be
what's
fair, we
familiar?
checked like 4 places.
Yeah, we did. But, Burger King is comfy. So we went to Burger King, and it was so expensive. But I managed to use $19.99 of my voucher.
$39.80, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, 39, whatever it was. We used all of our money, basically.
Yeah, because you were like, give me the onion rings.
Give me
Didn't
the
you say
onion
the guy
rings.
was really helpful, and he's like,
Yeah.
look, if you get this, it's going to put you right up to your
Exactly,
limit.
he must be used to it.
all.
Yeah, because he said to me, you've still got some left on this. Why don't you get this? It's like, yeah, I'll get that. King size it. Even king size it'll be this much. Yeah, go for it then. So we rounded it off. And,
Our friends didn't get told that by their person, so they got less for their money.
Yeah,
And they were already grumpy.
they were grumpy. They were very grumpy. But you know what? It was fine. It worked out well, and it was a damn good Burger King.
It was nice.
Hands
big.
down, one of the best Burger Kings I've ever had. I enjoyed it though. I mean, the airport was nice.
The airport was nice, yeah. How did you do Switzerland? The airport was nice.
but the flag was a big plus. Oh, yeah, our friend kept making a joke whilst we were there, saying that the plane's a bit of shit, but the flag's a big plus. Which is a terrible joke, but he kept saying it. So I'm going to keep saying it too. But yeah, the flight... So, all in all, from when we left the house to when we arrived in the hotel was 27 hours. And that was a long day. That was a long-arsed day.
Well, it was a long day because when we arrived at the hotel, it was about 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Therefore, there was still another 5 hours before the end of the day.
Yeah.
So that meant it was a 32-hour long day.
Exactly, yeah. It was a really bloody long day. But we had a great time. We went to arcades. So many arcade games. I loved every second of that. And it turns out where we stayed was really close to Akihabara, which is like the geek district with all the arcade machines and all the anime and the figures and all that jazz. Actually, it might not be any jazz, but you know what I mean. It was all good stuff.
Oh, there was shitty jazz everywhere.
Oh, yeah. That is one thing about Japan. For some reason,
that is the worst thing about Japan.
They have two types of music in any coffee shop or pretty much any shop. I got the hiccups. They either have freeform shit jazz or they have like smooth jazz covers of things. I don't mind the smooth jazz covers so much. They're a bit mellow, but the freeform shit jazz was horrific.
How has nobody warned us about jazz in Japan?
I don't know, and I don't even know how it got there. Because, like, there isn't even a market for that over here. So,
shouldn't be a market for it anywhere.
Well, no, but, you know, I suppose it's like...
I got told you hear AKB everywhere. I heard AKB in one place, and we were in the goddamn cafe.
That is true. I think they are on the decline at the moment because of all the groups. There's so many. Maybe other ones are coming up. But I don't know. But yeah, we went to the AKB48 cafe.
It was a good cafe.
Do you want to explain to the nice people what that is?
It's a cafe for AKB48, and it has a big projector. No, it's not a projector.
Do you want to tell me what AKB48 is?
AKB48 should be known already. AKB48 is like 100 girls in a group. I don't think there's actually that many these days.
There's more than that now.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's also more groups, so there's more than that.
Okay, yeah. So they've been going, what, about 10 years?
Since like 2009.
2009? Yeah, so about almost.
About 11 years.
Yeah. 2009 is now 11 years ago.
That's what you know what I meant.
So basically, it's a money-making thing. They got a bunch of girls together, and the idea is you follow them through the career, and then they bring new girls in, and you follow them and support them. And to show which your favourite girl is and who the most popular girl in the group is, you buy the album like 1 million times to vote for that girl. So it's like the biggest money-making thing ever. But it's so good!
It's worth it, though. You know,
I mean,
we
why
enjoyed it.
Simon Cowell hasn't got hold of this idea, I have no idea.
But I'm glad he hasn't.
The shit factor.
Yeah, but can you imagine, you know, the difference in personalities in AKB? It's kind of adorable because we're not used to them kind of traits. But if that came over here, and you had, you know, the slaggy one, the chavvy one, the smart one, you'd be so sick of it.
So are you just describing the Spice Girls?
I was thinking that, actually, yeah.
But there's Tano, and Tano's amazing because she's got an
She's your
attitude.
favourite.
And yeah, all the girls are meant to be happy and smiling all the time, and like, look at us, we're
She often
idols.
looks grumps, doesn't
and she just sits there and doesn't give a fuck. No. And she's amazing, and I love her for it.
Yeah, she's alright.
So when you go to the cafe, they have little coasters, like every cafe ever,
coasters, aren't they?
except for nobody uses the coasters at this cafe because they all have pictures of the girls.
Yep.
And they're so collectible that they don't let you know which coaster you're getting. You can't pick it.
Yep.
You just get given a random coaster, and then there is albums to collect your coasters. And we bought an album.
We did.
We collected lots of coasters.
Yes, we did. But the day before we started getting them coasters, remember the amount of people outside the cafe that you were mocking?
Oh, well, I'm still mocking them guys.
Yeah,
because it wasn't the fact that they were swapping pictures, it was the fact that the guys themselves were scary, creepy.
They were kind of like the kind of guys you'd see at Expo who were just outside the windows. Like, they were creepy looking guys.
They were really creepy.
But you know what? Fair enough. They've got a fandom. It keeps them off the streets by being on the streets.
No, it literally put them on the streets.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It keeps them molesting in train stations.
But then they drew on your food as well, like a maid cafe does, and I had Happy Burger twice.
We got burgers, and they do a little smiley face on top of the burger with mayo, and that was good. It was a good burger.
It was a good burger.
Not good burger, but it was a good burger.
It was better than good burger.
It was better than good burger. There's no Keenan and or Cal.
It was chicken?
No.
It
was tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu was
it pork.
Okay.
But yeah,
it was tasty.
It was tasty. It was that tasty. Can't tell what it was. But yeah, we went to... One day, I went to the Tokyo Dome because I wanted to get myself a Tokyo Giants jersey, didn't I? And when we got there, holy shit, was there a lot of people there.
Yes.
Because I thought this can't be the queue to get in. Because I
They'd
know
all
it's
heard
like,
Chico was coming.
well, that's it. You know, the famous Chris Hunter comedy podcast is kicking off in Japan, big styly. But no, I thought this might be the queue to get into the shops in the stadium, because I know they've got stuff inside there, and it's like winter illuminations and all that stuff. But no, it turns out there's a boy idol group called Hey Say Jump, and they were doing some kind of signing, I think, or some kind of merch shop.
I don't know if they were there. I think it was literally just a pop-up merch shop.
It might have been, yeah, because I saw people leaving with armfuls of merch, but I didn't see any signatures.
Yeah, well, I saw where they were selling the merch.
Oh, right, I didn't see that.
Yeah, we walked past, because they looped the stadium
Oh, the full
pretty
thing,
much.
Jesus.
And then we walked past where they were selling it, and I didn't see anyone signing it. But I saw, like, a whole bunch of staff selling shit,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't buy the stuff after having met them. You'd buy it before to get it signed.
Exactly, yeah. So that wouldn't make sense. But fair enough, I suppose the merch must be popular, so maybe they've just announced it or something, but... Oh, I know what it probably was. It's probably this year's merch lineup.
Maybe. I mean, maybe they were there. I don't think they were.
I didn't see him. But, you know, I wouldn't know if I did. I don't know Hey Say Jump. They're probably good, though.
And then you went for the pub.
Oh, yeah, we went to a pub. We went to an English pub to have fish and chips. With chopsticks.
With chopsticks.
I've got to say, bloody good fish and chips.
And it had tartar sauce.
Kind of. It had what Japan thinks is tartar sauce, which I'm telling you, folks, is egg mayo. That shit ain't tartar sauce, but...
It really worked.
I learned a very valuable lesson, yeah. Next time you have fish and chips, put egg mayo on it. Cold. Ice cold egg mayo. Shut up, alarm clock. And we'll not do that.
That was nice egg mayo.
It was bloody good egg mayo. And yeah, it's weird being in an English pub in Japan was so strange because we had fish and chips with chopsticks. We had the guys behind us.
The Hobbitses found
pints because they bought, like, in England we have like a yard of ale. You know, as you know, you neck it.
Theirs was a litre.
Nobody sips a yard, do they?
Yeah, well, when I said to you they were sipping their litres, and I was like, that's not how you do it, you neck it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't neck a drink that big, and I was like, excuse me, you neck little drinks and you neck big drinks. It's pints you don't neck.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You went, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? Like, why'd you neck a yard of beer, but you wouldn't neck a pint? Even though there's probably less than a yard, I don't know. Because they're thin, aren't they? But anyway, yeah, so they had these, 4 or 5 guys, and they all sat there with this test tube. Literally a massive test tube thing
like
of beer
1
each.
litre, yeah.
Yeah, and they were sipping it. And it was so funny because Japanese guys aren't big. So, as Charlie said, it was like the Hobbitses
They were
that
all
found a real
taking
pint.
pictures with him, and it was like, yeah.
And I saw something as well that was a bit of a travesty as somebody from Liverpool. They had bags in the pub where you can put your bag and coat and stuff so it's not in the way. And it's pretty cool. It had a London bus on it and stuff. And it said that, you know, the Hub pub. And it said, you'll never walk alone on the bus. It's like, oh, that's weird. They picked that up as like an English saying, but whatever. And then I looked on the wall, and boom, big picture on the wall of a Man United t-shirt. It's like, no, you cannot use "Never Walk Alone" as your logo, and then use a Man U t-shirt on the wall. That shit won't fly in England.
Fan. It wasn't a t-shirt. It was
it
a shirt.
Was it a shirt?
It was a shirt.
Whatever. It's a football shirt. It's a t-shirt, isn't it? It's a t-shirt.
What makes something a t-shirt?
The shape. It's a T.
Yeah, no, but why are other things not t-shirts?
Because they probably came after it.
Like, I would say an actual shirt is more T-shaped because it's got longer arms.
Yeah, but they call them button-ups in America.
So, I'm in England.
I'm just giving you little facts, tidbits, fun things I found out today.
Did you find that out today?
Maybe a week ago. So yeah, we saw the weird stuff. We saw the full-size Gundam.
We did.
That was
took a picture
amazing.
of you stood next to a full-size Gundam.
I'm teeny.
You went to his heel.
I actually felt a little bit slim for the first time in my life because I was stood next to a however many foot tall Gundam. And a Gundam, I'm not going to say it, a Gundam is a very big robot that people can go in and fly around and it's an amazing anime.
It's a bit like shoppers and you can wander around in it. No, it's just got a chest plate that you can sit in.
Oh yeah, you can sit in its chest and fly.
But you weren't allowed to sit in it.
I wasn't allowed to.
No.
Because I'm a fat gaijin and we're not allowed to fly the Gundams anymore because we break them. But that was the second one, you know. It was a nice one. And at the night time it lit up and it was pretty. And yeah, with that morning we had omelette for breakfast.
That's amazing.
Omelette is omelette. It's rice wrapped in an omelette with
It's like the best thing ever.
demi-glazed sauce on it and 3 peas.
What the hell is demi-glazed
I don't know.
sauce?
Japan have discovered this amazing sauce called demi-glazed sauce. I don't know what it is, but I want it in my life frequently. It's amazing. It's almost like if barbecue sauce had no sort of tartness to it.
I wouldn't put it near barbecue.
It's brown.
I'd put it nearer to gravy mixed with brown sauce.
Maybe. If you mix gravy with barbecue sauce, maybe.
No.
I don't know.
No barbecue
we need to look this up one day. I'd do it now, but I can't be asked. But yeah, that was an amazing day. I really had a good time in Diver City, that place was. With the big Gundams, and they had Gundams scattered throughout the mall as well, didn't they? All over the place.
We went to Joypolis as well, which is the same place.
Yes.
But we didn't go on the same day.
We didn't?
No, we needed to break that area into 2 days.
Yeah, because that area, Odaiba is the area, and that's made up of 3, like, massive malls. They're not exactly, like, 10 shops each, are they? They're pretty damn big.
They're not massive, though.
Well, they're big enough to spend all day
One of them's quite big, and then the other 2 are a lot smaller. Just
I suppose.
little malls.
Yeah, but still,
there's an arcade.
There's a lot to do, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, the arcade, Joypolis, it's Sega Joypolis. So they had like a little Sega carnival in there, where you can use your Sonic coins. And you can, like, just do carnival games, but you win prizes that are Sega based. Although I won a Ted 2 teddy bear, so I don't know how Sega comes into that, or why it was in an arcade. But hey, I won it.
Wait, did I win something? I won a car.
Yeah, you won a car. A little. No, you shouldn't win a car. That sounds like, oh yeah, we just won another car. Oh, put it in the balcony. No, we won a small toy car, and it was awesome. Because they're like proper collectible little...
Tomica.
Yeah, like little old Japanese cars. The big brand over there, like the old... Like we have, like Tonka.
Matchsticks.
Tonka and stuff like Matchbox and stuff.
Matchbox, not
Matchsticks. Matchstick cars.
Oh, I'm a girl.
Yeah. So yeah, we did that, and I bought an automaton.
Automaton, you did.
My little...
I think the lucky
I left it downstairs. Yeah, I was going to play it on this, but then I started recording upstairs instead. But yeah, it's like a little... You know that electric... What is that electric keyboard thing?
that Ralph Harris plays.
Summerphone? Not small children. It's the little electric organ thing where you put a pen in it and it goes... That thing.
The thing that Ralph Harris was famous for before the kids.
Was he? I thought he had his wobble board.
I'm sure he played one of them.
I don't think so. But anyway, I think it's called a sonophone.
Oh.
I don't know. But this is one of them anyway, but it's on a stick and you squish a mouth.
Like a music note.
Comes out of a mouth. It looks like a music note. And mine looks like a bear. Mine's got a bear with a face on it.
Kuromon?
Kodakuma, actually.
Kodakuma?
It's Kumamon.
I was so totally closer to that.
I know you were.
But then you got your little buddy who's just gone to bed.
Yeah, I know the year was 2018, and I am 29 years of age, soon to be 30. But I bought myself a Tamagotchi, so fuck you all.
I mean, look at that little bum.
It's a cute bum. Look at this podcast viewers.
No, you can describe the bum.
It's a bum. It's an arse of yellow proportions. It's an egg. It's Gudetama Tamagotchi, and Gudetama's like an egg that just can't be arsed. So he's us.
Yeah, except for like Chico cheated because
I did not cheat.
We both have them, and Chico's got the better one because, as you all remember from Tamagotchis, depending on how you raise them, depends on what they turn into.
Yeah, so I was good to mine.
Gudetama always turns into Gudetama, but sometimes he's slightly happy at Gudetama. Never happy because it's Gudetama.
Yeah.
But Chico's just rocks out in his shell, and mine just shows his bum all the time, and that's because Chico didn't understand what to do and kept on feeding it snacks, so his loved him because he got snacks all the time.
I fed it. You're supposed to feed Tamagotchis. That's all I did.
I fed him the food that he was meant to have.
I fed him the food he was meant to have.
Mine's grumpier than
just
yours
enjoyed it more.
He get snacks.
Shut up. So, tell the lovely people about Book Off. How cool a place is that?
Book Off's awesome.
It's almost like a CEX if the stuff in there wasn't shit.
Yeah,
like
CEX is shit.
Yeah, everything is like...
CEX in America's closing.
I was unaware that existed in America.
Yeah, neither did I, but Toys R Us has just gone down in America, and now it's going down in England. CEX has just gone down in America.
Alright,
so, yeah, maybe Book Off could come here instead.
That'll be cool. Yeah, because Book Off in Japan, like, all the stuff is pre-owned, but it is mint.
Porn.
And that's what I was going to say. We saw, behind the guy who was serving us, there was a stack, and I mean 8. An actual stack of 8.
Did you count them?
Yes. There was 8 porn DVDs or Blu-rays. I don't know what quality it was. It might have been HD. I don't know.
But proper porn, you could see the covers on it.
Yeah, you could see the cover on one of them, and it was horrific. It's like, it's not, oh, matron, I slipped a nipple. It's like, shove it in me, hard, to the elbow. It was really filthy looking stuff. And there's 8 DVDs, and who could go in there straight faced? Just trading these in. I'd like a DS game, please.
The price at Book Off is so ridiculously cheap when you're buying stuff, unlike the rip-off that is CEX.
Yeah.
That, like, we were going in there, and you were buying mangas at 80 yen, we were buying video games at, like,
80 yen's like, what,
yen.
60p, 50p?
We're buying albums for 100 yen, so I've got to say these DVDs, Didn't go and check out the porn section, but I can't
I didn't know
imagine
they
you
had one
paying more
because-
than 100 or 200 yen.
See, I was thinking where these DVDs going to go because I didn't see a porn
Well,
section
neither
there.
did I, but I didn't look for it.
No, I didn't.
But I've got to think, they can't have paid him more than, say, 100 yen per copy.
Yeah, and it's like, what's it worth to you, you know?
Yeah.
The shame. Surely your shame is worth more than 100 yen a copy.
I mean, when... Not Darren Brown. When, Danny... No, not Danny Wallace.
Danny Boyle?
No. Modern Life is Goodish. Dave Gorman. When Dave Gorman was saying that you shred porn and it looks like porn, it doesn't look like
It's
magazine.
true, isn't it? There's like a colour to it.
You know what's one step worse than trying to get rid of your porn by shredding
Trading
it in?
Yeah, just casually. Here you go. I'd like a Nintendo DS game, please. It's like I really, really wish I'd have been there to see that trade because the guy must have just got them because he was sorting them out on the table behind us, like taking them out the case and stuff. And I thought the guy might have been in the room at the time looking for what he's going to get with his store credit. And I would have liked to have met that
It was
person.
like 50 cents a store credit.
Yeah, it's like,
which porn film am I going to buy today? And then there was the sex toy shop, which I was stood outside of, knowing full well it was a sex toy shop, and watching a family of like 5 walk into said sex toy shop, not knowing it was a sex toy shop. And they had a girl with them who must have been about 13, and they all walked in, and then like a minute later, all came out looking shocked. And then about a minute later I saw all the guys go back in. Dad and sons
That's
back
amazing.
in the porn
It's a
shop.
nice bonding experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's a TV just inside that door with actual porn playing, no censorship or nothing, just actual full-on porn. And it's like, how did you? That's quite the experience to walk in with your full family, isn't it?
The thing about that day, I was upsetting a lot of foreigners that day.
Yeah, she was stood outside with our lucky bags. Do you want to tell them what the lucky bag
A
is?
lucky bag is awesome. A lucky bag is so much better than the lucky bags that you get in England when you get them from like the newsagent.
Yeah, this isn't like a pound with sweets in it and a card.
This is like 30 quid's worth of you don't know what's in the bag, but what's in the
It's more than
bag
30
is
quid's
going to
worth.
be worth more than 30 quid. And not like when somebody says to you, this is worth however many much. It's really worth it.
Yeah, it really is. You can go to the shop the next day and buy it.
We got a Pokemon Centre one, and we got probably at least 200 quid's worth of stuff in each bag.
Yeah, how many plushies did you get total on that trip?
I don't even know. There's a picture.
Yeah, I took a picture of everything that we got. I unpacked everything we bought. I got all the haul out, and I took a photo. And holy fuck, we literally filled the living room with stuff.
Yeah.
We filled the couch, we filled the floor, and then there was Charlie in the chair. That's the living room done. And it's like, how did we get it home? Because I know we had to buy an extra suitcase to bring stuff home.
And we had to buy vac bags.
Oh yeah, we bought vac bags from a cool shop called 3 Coin.
Right, in Japan, vac bags don't use a vacuum.
Yeah, they're awesome. You just sit on them.
Yeah, you just sit on them, and it's got like a one-way
Like an air system valve type
system thing, and the air goes out.
It's not even
come back.
complex. There isn't even like a nubbin on it that's too big.
No, it's literally just a long
little
piece
hole.
of plastic, and it's got a hole at one side and a hole at the other, and for some reason the air doesn't go back the other way.
Yeah, shit's so clever. I really like that. And yet we bought so many plushies though, and so many games. A lot of games. But good games. Like we bought VR games as well, didn't we?
Yeah, but we don't know how good they are because we haven't played them.
Well, the ones I've played I've liked. So good games. Rhythm games. I like rhythm games. I bought a taiko machine. Those big, the big drums.
And then I'm like to play it, and you're like, I don't want to bother people because it's a drum and it makes noise. And I'm like, Sunday afternoon, Chico. If you can't make noise on a Sunday afternoon, you can't make noise anytime.
Jesus would be sad. No, it's
And one of the kids near our house has a drum set anyway.
That's true. Yeah, screw that. I'll play it next time.
Yeah.
And then let's see what else. Oh, we went to Hakone.
We did go.
Hakone was amazing. Hakone is a place that is full of onsen, like Japanese natural hot springs, and we had an amazing traditional Japanese inn called a ryokan, and we had our own onsen on the balcony.
Yeah, and it was so cold
amazing.
outside.
It was really cold.
That really, really hot bath.
Yeah, the bath
made it amazing.
The bath was set to like 40 something, I think it was 42.
Oh, yeah.
I think it said in the panel 42 degrees, but outside was like 2 degrees. So, you'd stand outside completely bollock naked, and it's freezing, like freezing. You're like, how am I not going to die right now? But then you get in the really hot spring bath thing. You're like, oh, this is nice. And then when you get out, your body's so adjusted to the temperature that there's like chairs next to your hot tub bath thing. And you just sat there for like 20 minutes, not even caring that it was cold, because you don't feel it. And that's a weird phenomenon. I find that
just
really
sat
strange.
over and read a book.
Yeah, I find that really weird. And in this
Sat
onsen,
outside, naked, reading a book.
naked in a book. That's all you
In the
need.
middle of winter, in like 2 degrees weather. And if you didn't know, somebody had just been in the bath.
Yeah.
That'd be a weird thing to think.
It would be. It definitely would be. But at the same time, it was fun. It was nice. They even had like a public one you can go to with bigger baths and fancier stuff in them. I nipped down to the men's one day, just shits and gigs, see what happens. And yeah, it was nice in there. It was quiet.
And they had a massage chair for you.
They had a massage chair for me. That was nice. 100 yen, 10 minutes, got a massage. Ooh, that was nice. Although I was worried at one point because you put your arms in like these cuffs and your legs in the cuffs, and they tighten like those ones at the doctors when they get your blood pressure. But it does it for the full arm and full legs. And whilst it was tightening, I was thinking, it's getting a bit tight. And I thought, oh shit, I'm in Japan. This is like Japanese arm size, and I'm definitely not a Japanese arm size. But luckily, I think it just feels where the most resistance is and stops. Because I honestly thought I was going to break an arm at one point. It just wouldn't stop tightening. But yeah, eventually it stopped, and I was happy because I didn't die. But that was a good time. I enjoyed that. And then eating the food. My God, we had traditional Japanese food, didn't we?
There was so much food.
We were eating straight. Was it an hour 40?
Yeah.
An hour 40 of constant
Yeah, but it's
food.
not like when you're over here and you wait between courses for them to bring the next course.
It just doesn't stop coming.
They would get the next course cooking or whatever while they'd just given you a course, and as soon as they saw that you had stopped eating, they were like, plate away, here's your new plate at the same time.
And one of your courses could be 9 dishes of separate things, like it was. It's like, here's some pickled radish, here's some egg, here's some, greens. It's like...
You're making it all sound good. You're not making it sound like crab innards.
Well, yeah, when we looked at the menu, one of the things said miso and crab innards soup. And we're like, oh, dude, what the fuck? But then we realised when it arrived, or just before it arrived, crab innards. It's just the Japanese translation of crab meat. Because crabs don't really have meat, they just call it innards. So, but it was really nice. Some of the stuff was a bit weird, but tasty,
You know what? I'm glad that's not my tea every night.
Yeah, I couldn't...
I kind of really want to go back to the hotel, but don't want the really loads of food.
I think you can do it without the food. So we should probably look into that, because the food's really expensive.
The food is really expensive, but I don't know. I don't think... Maybe.
I'm sure there's an option for no food. But anyway,
the food was good. I don't want to diss the food.
Yeah, it was really good. And it was all fresh, locally sourced, organic, all that jazz.
It was like all that weird food. Or, you could just have a curry from somewhere, or an omelette rice.
For like £2.
Or a ramene. Ramene?
What ramen you mean?
A ramene. You can't have your ramene for your tea.
Well, you can if you want. You'd have a pretty much, you'd have a weak breakfast.
We need to not talk about food. I am so hungry.
Yeah, same here, actually. Speaking of food, whilst we were in Hakone, we had this amazing little cake.
Oh my God, that was the best cake
What the hell was that cake?
I haven't got a clue.
I didn't catch a name. I didn't catch a symbol. The only symbol on it was like the onsen symbol, which is on everything in Hakone. But this cake was like, it was weird. We watched it being made because they had like this hot plate thing with a robot. And it was a robotic arm.
Conveyor belt thing.
Yeah, but it was a robotic arm.
It was like when you watch Krispy Kreme do the donut.
Exactly. It's just like that. So it's like it squashed this stuff onto the hot plate. It rolled it around in a little mould. It flipped it. It was done. But then when we got them, the middle was a different thing. Like
it was the most amazing thing ever.
I don't understand that cake at all. It was amazing. It was 70 yen, which is like 50p.
70 yen each. And then we took a bite, and they're only like 2-3 bites big. They're little cakes.
Yeah.
And we're like, that's the most amazing thing ever. Let's not buy 1 million of them, though. Let's wait till tomorrow. We'll buy a box. We'll share them with our friends, because we're that kind of good eggs.
We're just nice.
Yeah, we're just nice people. So
fuck you all, we're nice.
Yeah, we went and enjoyed our day, and the next day we were so excited to go and buy these cakes because they were so nice.
Yeah.
And then we're looking for the cake shop, and we're looking for the cake shop. And then we realised we'd already walked past it, and it was closed that day.
Wah. Yep, shit was closed. Scumbags were closed. I don't know why, but they were closed. So next time we go, we're going there, even just to go to the cake shop.
Just taking a train to Hackney to get cake.
Yes, I'm glad you hear me, lady. We went on a pirate ship.
We did go on a pirate ship in Hackney.
It was amazing, because they have this lake near Mount Fuji. Well, where you can see Mount Fuji, it's not near it. But
it's nearer than we are.
True. Shit, you're right.
But lake is nearer to Mount Fuji than we are to Snowdon, and Snowdon ain't far.
That's true. Snowdon's in Wales. So we went to this lovely. We went on a pirate ship. They had 3 of them: the red one, green one, and a yellow one. Was it, or blue one?
I don't know.
But we went on the red one, which is the one in all the promo shots and stuff, and I'm really happy about. And it was amazing. It was such a cool experience to be on that boat on a big lake with you go past a shrine, and then it goes past like a little mountainy hill bit. And then behind it is the reveal of Mount Fuji. And luckily, it was a nice clear day. We got to see it.
Yeah, you can see
Absolutely clear as day.
And just as we were looking at Mount Fuji, our friends sent us a picture, and we're like, "Look, we can see Mount Fuji." And they sent us a picture
because they were in Yokohama.
and we're like, "Haha, we'll show you Mount Fuji pictures."
We can see Fuji better than you, I bet. And it was really good. I had an amazing time in Hakone, but I did feel bad for the guys who were running up the hill because we took a bus up a mountain to get to this
That
lake.
was the most entertaining thing. I mean, and I really enjoyed Hackney, but that was the most entertaining thing. Counting guys.
Were you confused by the fact that we were going up a mountain to go to a lake? Because
no, because anywhere that it then dips down, you can get
it makes
pockets
sense
of water.
now. But at the time, I was like, surely the lake's down, right? Why are we going up? I thought we were on the wrong bus.
You don't have to go to sea level to get to a lake, you know.
No, I know. Because this is a volcanic lake anyway. It was, it's set in a crater. I read shit whilst I was there. But whilst we were going up this hill, up this mountain. No, it wasn't a hill. It was a fucking mountain. There was this poor baseball team who were running up the thing. And if I say there's not space for 2 cars on that road, there is not really space for 2 cars on that road.
You know, there ain't space for 2 cars and somebody running alongside.
Yeah, especially if they're side by side, like some of them tried. And there was this one poor bastard. I mean, if I say we went past 40 people, I wouldn't be lying, would I?
No, we went past way more than
fuck ton of people. And one of these poor bastards, you could tell, he'd given up 10 minutes ago and was getting literally pushed up by the arse. And I felt so bad for that guy, because he wasn't even halfway. When we got to the top, I was thinking, that guy who was struggling is not going to make this.
The thing is, we don't know where they actually started. But
That's true. We saw them at the bottom. But we don't know where they started.
At the bottom, but we don't know where they started.
Yeah.
And we saw them, and you're like, going for a run around town. And then we got on the bus, and you're like, they're wearing the same uniform as people that were going for a run around town. Are the people that are going for a run around town running this way?
Are they the same people?
We're quite far away from where they started, and we're up. It's a mountain. We're going high.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just kept on seeing them and seeing them and seeing them.
I couldn't have walked that mountain. Now, that was a ridiculously steep thing. And
it was going on for miles.
It really was. I was like, this bus has got to stop soon. I mean, we've been going up constantly. We're going to hit the bloody moon soon. It didn't stop. But speaking of baseball, because it was a baseball team that was running up, we went to the batting cages, which I've been wanting to try for so long. And we finally went, and I learned a very valuable lesson. I learned I'm so shit at baseball, it's not even funny.
Shit at real baseball, he's shit at baseball on PS4.
No, I beat her last night. But poor Charlie over here, say your name.
Charlie.
Poor Charlie over here. You know where she is now. She got hit in the finger.
I got a boo-boo.
She got a boo-boo. She got hit in the finger. Luckily didn't break it because it was a 90-mile-an-hour ball to the finger, which was holding a bat, which meant it got sandwiched at 90 miles an hour. She was a sad Charlie.
I was a really sad Charlie.
She really was. I've not seen her that sad for a long time.
It really hurt.
Oh.
And you'd gone off getting
more balls.
Getting more vouchers, because it's like when you go to the putting range around here, not the putting range.
Yeah, like the good driving
range, you go and get yourself a little card and that makes sure X amount of balls come out.
Yeah.
So because those people obviously constantly waiting for the batting cages, I was like, go and get your card now while I'm batting so that they know we're still in here.
Yeah.
So we went off doing that, and then my finger got sandwiched, and it hurt so bad.
I
didn't tell you until after your go.
No, I know. I don't know how you did that, because you were ready to cry for like an hour afterwards.
I know.
So I don't know how you didn't. I'd have been crying like a bitch on the deck. That would be me done. Fingers banded, just in case,
I thought I'd broke my finger.
I for a second I did, but not for long, because I knew you could move it and stuff, and if you'd have broke it, it'd have been different. But when it did start bruising, I thought, keep an eye on that. That started bruising, but it was okay. It was a tiny bruise. Maybe you probably got a hairline fracture. When you got
out of your batting cage, and I was like, Chica, when I was in the batting cage, I had an accident.
She's a muppet, isn't she? But like, I think you might have a hairline fracture. I'm pretty certain you'll have some kind of fracture, but you won't have a break. So yay! I mean, I've fractured my ribs before.
Look, I don't know. Did I always have a little red spot on my finger?
Yeah, you did. Everyone's got that. I get that.
I haven't got it on my other finger.
I get it from time to time. It's just like a thingy, but don't worry about that.
Because that's where it hit.
Yeah, I know, but it'll be alright. We also went to the arcade that I made on my final major project at uni.
We did.
Finally
it was
went
a bit
there.
divey.
It was a bit divey, but I still kicked your ass at Taiko in that machine, in that arcade.
Yeah, but it was a bit divey.
It was, but I expected it to be. It was in the red light district. What do you want? You're not going to polish it with jizz, are they?
But do you know how many nice arcades we went to?
Yeah, loads. Well, I needed to go to that one because I made that one, bitch. I made it years ago. And it was awesome. And we also went to the Ghibli Museum on our last day, the Studio Ghibli tour. Did you have fun
was
there?
awesome.
It was. They have like a little mini cinema, don't they?
They had a little mini cinema and it had windows around it, but it had like little automatic shutters,
Oh yeah, I forgot about the shutters.
which were quite cool.
You're so quiet right now.
I don't know why
Just
it was
suddenly
so
gone really
cool, but it was cool. And then we queued an hour and a half for lunch, and
Oh,
that
God, I
was with
forgot
us
about that.
knowing we knew to go to lunch, or at least I knew to go to lunch pretty much straight away.
Yeah.
So we went to the cinema first, watched our film, and then we went straight for lunch. And our ready for queue was at an hour and a half. And I've heard that it just gets crazy.
Really? I thought that would be the max it gets to.
Nah,
Because more than that, Jesus.
from what
To
I
be
heard,
fair, it was worth it. That was bloody good food.
it was really sweet.
Oh yeah, that was where that was. I was trying to remember. We had a really, really sweet curry, and it was there.
Yeah, it was
But-
too sweet for me. I didn't finish my curry.
I ate all of mine. It was numb. But the parfait, oh, I had a
Chocolate
parfait.
cake was nice, but it was really dark.
I had a parfait. Oh,
My dinner was really sweet, and my dessert wasn't. What's that all
the dessert
about?
was really bitter.
Yeah.
Have the other way around. Now you know. Next time you go, swap it. That's what you know.
Next time we go, I think I'll try the hot dog and ice cream. Not because that's quicker, but because
You
that's
tried,
the
you
other
tried
thing.
the main stuff, yeah. We also got the blue drink.
You got to go and see your buddy as well.
Oh yeah, whilst I was there, I got to see my favourite artist, Hiroyuki Matsuura, who I believe I recommended on my last podcast. And he was so nice. I was like, I knew he'd be nice, but I didn't expect him to be that nice. And he even had a gift for me.
He was
which
amazing.
I wasn't expecting that at all. I mean, I know I'd travel all that way, but you know, it's not like I went there to see him. It's just it coincided.
You were like, as soon as we booked the trip, you were messaging him saying, "Dude, have an exhibition. I want to see your stuff."
Yeah, pretty much. And he went, okay, yeah, I'm going to do that. And it was amazing. We got to meet him. He signed my stuff and he gave us gifts, which I couldn't believe that. I was so moved by that. It was really, really good.
He was so nice.
He was super nice. So anybody
and his
out
manager
there,
was nice.
his manager was super nice. So anybody out there who didn't hear me last time, go look at Hiroyuki Matsuura's work. It's fantastic.
We've now got a ducky.
we have a
They
ducky.
sold out duckies.
We have a rubber ducky. It was expensive because it's vinyl art, not just a toy. And he says on him, "Do not be drained."
And he is part of the Ducky Brigade.
He's part of the Ducky Brigade. Now, I believe we have come towards the end of the podcast, my dear.
I'm not going to get invited back, am I?
You might do. Depends on if the people like you. Joe, do you like her? You never met her. Do you like her? So
Have I never met Joe? I've met some of your family.
you've not met Joe.
I mean, I've been with him 10 years, but he's got a really big family.
Actually, you may have met Joe once at Danielle's wedding.
Have you met Joe?
Yes. Now, anyway, let me finish. So, this week's recommendation, I'm going to say recommend Zero A. They're a really good performance group that we saw. They're kind of like a mix of, I don't know, Blue Man
The
group.
dance.
Yeah, kind of like a dance group, kind of like a visual performance group. They're like Blue Man group, but also with dancers and projections. It's the only way I can describe it. But go look at it. Zero A, SIRO-A. They're bloody good. I like them.
We've been following him for a few years now.
Yeah, a few years. We saw them twice in London. We saw them once in Japan. Japanese word of the week. Umai. Tasty. Ooh, my, that's good. That's what the Japanese word of the
Do you
week
always
is.
have a Japanese word of the week?
Fuck yes, I do.
Surely this is more than Japanese words than you know.
Yeah. Baka. Baka chin chin. Stupid dick. I know all the words. Well, yeah, so...
Back in a Temi.
Baka, shut your face. So... Remember, folks, if you liked what you heard today, and if not, I don't care, just let me know. Just drop me a rate and a sub and a share, whatever you want to do. I don't really care. And if you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, it's at Chris Hunter.com at Twitter, and it's facebook.com/Chris Hunter Comedy. Say thank you to Charlie, folks, and Charlie, say thank you to the folks.
Where else can people see you doing stuff on the internet?
That is true. If you like this bitch over here, we also do a thing called... Don't look like that. You know you're rich. You told me the first thing. Yeah, we have LPG Tube, which I've mentioned a few times in the past, where we play video games on Twitch and YouTube. So
Mainly on Twitch.
Mainly Twitch
because
these days.
YouTube involves
Because we're
editing.
lazy fuckers. So twitch.tv/LPG Tube. LPG stands for Let's Play Games, not liquid petroleum gas like America.
But if you now search for it on Google, we're mainly the image searches, or at least we used to be. I don't know if we still are.
We are sexy fuckers, that's why. So yes, anyway, I shall end this now if that's okay with you.
I'll let you.
Yeah, alright. Right, thanks a lot, folks. Bye-bye. Oh, do I normally have a sign-off? Do I?
I don't know, I don't listen to you.
Okay. Oh, fuck you. Bye.